He came to my home one day to pick up a plate. I be cooking for people just like you do, Claudia. So when
Hmm.
I cook a lot. At the time, everybody was telling him I know how to cook. So he came all the way to the Bronx.
You guys are friends at the time, or it was
Yes,
like a custom? Okay.
yeah, friends. However, you could be friends with Joe Budden.
Okay.
I don't think he genuinely has friends.
Yeah.
He doesn't treat anyone well.
Hmm.
So there's that. But he came over and got a plate. Well, the 45-minute drive it took him to get from the Bronx to Jersey, he felt a way I didn't invite him up. He thought I was going to invite him upstairs. Well, if a nigga wants to come upstairs, it's not to watch documentaries or read a book, babe. Like, so if you wanted me to invite you upstairs, even if you just wanted your dick sucked, regardless, you felt a way that I didn't invite you upstairs. I'm a grown ass bitch. And if a nigga feels a way for not being invited upstairs at 10 o'clock at night, what am I supposed to think?
And then if you would have invited him up and then he tried something, you said no. Well, what did you expect to
You
have a
know what
two?
I mean?
Yeah.
And so I wasn't born. I was born at night, but not last night. So to me, the same way I operate in the streets, I'm not gonna invite a nigga up after a game night. I got torn online because of the whole Aziz Ansari situation at one point. I think as women, if you don't want to fuck, ain't no night kip, bitch. Ain't no nigga coming up past the work hours. 9 to 5. If it is after 5 p.m., 5:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you are not allowed to enter my abode because I'm pretty sure you want to explode somewhere, okay? In my mouth, on
Hmm.
my back, I don't know.
Oh. Oh.
And so if a man wants to come
Dear.
upstairs after a certain hour, I'm going to assume that's what you wanted. Now, if you didn't, you didn't. The world may never know. All I'm saying is you hit my phone and spent 45 minutes complaining as to why you thought I was going to let you up. But it's because you thought I was an easy ass, hoe ass, pussy ass bitch. And I wasn't. So sorry. And now you out here saying that I would have fucked up your Carfax. What the
He
fuck ever.
so he called you after he left your house and he complained about
Yeah,
not
we
going.
were we were talking on the phone his whole ride home, and he was like, that's kind of crazy. I thought I was gonna get invited up. Like,
Uh-huh.
well, why would you think that? I don't know. I told you I came over. I have my driver, so I didn't have to park or anything. Because Parkchester, if anybody listening live in the Bronx, babe, parking real. He like let me know his driver brought him, like all the things. So okay, you didn't want to
So
fuck. You
he
didn't
told
want to fuck Joe. Sure.
did he say why he wanted to come up?
My We're
Hmm.
adults. So this is
No, I
why
know,
this is
but
why 5 years later, 6 years, 7 years later, this is maybe
I'm
like
giving him an out
2020.
to say I'm giving him an out, right? Because
Bruh,
like, of course, the assumption is what you're thinking, right? But I'm like, did he say in his phone call, "Well, I just needed to use the bathroom," or blah 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 blah? Nothing.
I don't
Okay.
remember any of those details.
So he went
I
in on you.
remember the conversation of I didn't let him up. And so if he wasn't trying to fuck and he just wanted to stare into my beautiful chubby cheeks, however he fucking, you know what I mean? If he just wanted to see, my rolls jiggle as I walked in my living room, since I'm such a huge obese woman that nobody wants to fuck or marry, maybe he just wanted to look at, I don't know, my cellulite. I don't know. Mind you, this also is coming from a man who brags about not wanting to fuck a woman under 200 pounds. So I don't know. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't, honestly.
So it got ugly. I missed all
And
this
so it
online.
got, but it got ugly for no reason. Like, okay, so you meant, okay. And I get it too. We both are potters. So we look, COE, babe. The problem is, I ain't no pussy ass hoe. And so if you say something, I'm gonna go after you. I'm gonna go after you. I'm gonna go after you, and I'm gonna keep talking because
Hmm.
the
So explain
internet.
to explain to us because the last thing that
Yes,
I saw, you tell me if more happened after this. You made a comment, and I'm not going to paraphrase it because it was your words, but you made a comment that included um minusculely, but it did include his current girlfriend. And then she commented, pretty much telling you, like, why are you adding me into this? I had nothing to do with this. Can
Mhm.
you clear up what that was about? Because she felt like she was an innocent party, and that's between you and her dude.
First off, everybody is an innocent bystander when they're standing next to Joe Budden. Like I literally said, take that up with your man. That my comment was being called unmarriageable by a man who just took 7 years to cohabitate with his partner.
Mm.
That was my that was my mind you, she ain't got a ring yet either. You're unmarried. So why is this like a thing that's being thrown my way? As if, mind you, he's also on a couch with other men who are also not married, but in long-standing relationships. So
I'm so sick of men using that as the diss to
as a
someone.
diss,
Like, you ain't got no husband. See, meanwhile, they're not a husband, and they
they're
have
not
the
a
power
husband.
to make someone a wife. They could easily flick of the wrist do it. It's and it's very bold of him to say that with his history.
With his history. And so for me, I'm just like, it's crazy to be called that as someone with the checkered past that he has, as someone that I felt like my Carfax would have been fucked up. Any nigga in my phone would have been like, ew, you let Joe hit? Like, that would have fucked up my Carfax too, bitch. He was out here in denim vests on national television. What
Yeah,
is
he
we
was.
talking about? We were talking about fashion earlier. Like, that's who.
I
And now,
wouldn't even wear a denim vest.
listen, he done got
Not
on those
the safari
the
denim vest?
safari denim vest, yes. And now he done got on Ozempic like the rest of the girlies and want to talk down on bodies. I can't.
Has
I
he lost
can't.
weight? I haven't seen this show in a while. Has he? How's the weight loss journey going for Joe?
I mean, his stomach ain't hanging over like it used to. So I
Okay.
guess it's working.
Okay.
You know, he probably taking his 2 bites of food and putting the plate in the fridge.
Oh, well, girls got to eat.
What? What?